Welcome to Anchor Speaks. And you know, Anchor talks a lot about how to drive, how to know the road code, how to be safe when you're driving on the road. And also, Anchor also focus on how to assist you to pass your learner's license test. Because for you to get a driver's license, you first have to get a learner's license. And you have to do a written test of about 20 questions. And that's why I am going to focus on asking some of these questions from this book that will assist you when you're doing your test. So feel free to tell a friend about Anchor Speaks and to subscribe, because when you're thinking about driving, this is the channel for you. You understand? If you want a license in Jamaica, Anchor Speaks is what you should follow to get a lot of information about driving. So as I mentioned earlier on, I am going to ask a lot of questions from this book that you may see on your test paper when you are going to do that test. And not only for test purposes, but it's also, this information will also help you as you drive in Jamaica and how to use the road. So let's begin then. Road code question and answers. Question number 1. What is the first rule of the road? Answer: A. Keep well to the left unless you're about to overtake or turn right. Question number 2. When should you not overtake? When should you not overtake? Answer: at a road junction, on a corner or a bend, on the bow of a hill, at a pedestrian crossing, at a humpback bridge, where the road is narrow, or when the road is divided with an unbroken white line. You should not overtake under these circumstances. You can't overtake one corner. You understand? You cannot overtake where the line is unbroken. That line in the middle of the road, if it's unbroken, you cannot overtake there. You cannot overtake at a pedestrian crossing. No, you cannot do that. And you cannot overtake at a road junction. That is when the road look like this. Like this. Those crossroads, you cannot overtake there. Let's go to question 4. We're going to jump question 3 and jump to question 4, because question 3 is not so applicable to our time. Question 4 is, after overtaking a vehicle, what should you do before rejoining the line? Answer: check your rear view mirror. So once you are driving and you overtake a vehicle, you have to check your rear view mirror to make sure that you are coming back in safely. You understand? That's what you call a proper overtake. Question number 5. When must you dim your light? When must you dim your light? Answer: on wet road, in brightly lit area, when approaching an oncoming vehicle, when traveling close behind another vehicle, when approaching police officers and point of duty, and also when you are approaching a corner and when you are descending a hill. You must dim your light under these circumstances. When you drive with your light on full bright, it may cause damages to the next driver. So if you are going that way and the next driver is coming this way, well, both drivers must dim their light. But can I ask you, how do you give a signal to the next driver that his light is too bright? How do you give that signal? Well, what you can do is blink your light like this 1 or 2 times, and it will tell them that, oh, my light is too bright. So he put it on dim. So whenever you're driving at night and you see somebody wink their light 2 times to you, it is telling you that your light is too bright. It is affecting them and they want you to go on low beam. You understand? Remember, drive. When you are driving, you must dim your light when you're approaching a next vehicle. There's no problem if you drive with your light bright. You can. But when you're approaching these circumstances, especially an oncoming vehicle, you have to dim your light. You hear me? Question number 6. Who has the right of way on a hill? Who has the right of way on a hill? Answer: the vehicle coming down, but a heavier vehicle has the right of way up or down. Who has the right of way on a hill? The vehicle coming down. Remember, the vehicle coming down has the right of way. But if it's a truck, a heavier vehicle, it has the right of way up or down. You understand that? Let me explain more. So if 2 vehicles of similar size meet on a hill, right? Who has the right of way? The vehicle coming down has the right of way. But if 2 vehicles meet on a hill and one is a truck and one is a car, the big truck has the right of way going up or down. So the heavier vehicle has the right of way both ways. You understand? Who has the right of way on a hill? The vehicle coming down. But trucks have the right of way both ways on a hill. Question number 7. Who has the right of way at a crossing which is not controlled by police, traffic light, or sign? Who has the right of way? Answer: no one. No one has the right of way. So everyone has to drive with caution when you're at a crossing. Question number 8. When should a driver make use of the right of way? When should a driver make use of the right of way? Answer: when it is safe to do so. So if you have the right of way, you make use of it when it is safe to do so. You understand? And remember, people, not because you have the right of way, it means that you can do what you want. No. Remember, there are other disobedient drivers on the road who may be bent and doing what they shouldn't. And that's why they are saying to you that when you have the right of way, that when should a driver make use of the right of way? It is when it is safe to do so. So always drive with safety in mind. You understand? You drive for yourself and for the other driver. Do not be selfish when you are driving. You understand? Always look out for you and the next driver. Let's go to question number 9. Should a driver yield the right of way if a pedestrian enters the crossing? Answer: yes. If you are driving and you're approaching a pedestrian crossing and the pedestrian walk on that road, you have to yield. You have to stop. You understand? Very good. Question number 10 now. What is meant by filtration? What is meant by filtration? Answer: if you are held up at a road junction by a person regulating traffic, you turn left without getting a definite signal. That is what a filtration. And we have oftentimes see filter light. A filter light is an arrow that sends you in different areas. You understand? You can go on the arrow when it is green. You understand? Follow that arrow when it is green. Let's go to question number 12. So we skip 11 and we're going to 12. So anything you see we skip, it may not be practical for you. 12 says, what must you do if a police instruct you to drive in the opposite direction on a one-way road? Let me read it again for clarity. What must you do if a police instruct you to drive in the opposite direction on a one-way road? Answer: I would obey his instruction. What is this saying to you and I? That the police officer who's on point of duty is always right. Whatever him tell you to do, that you must do. You understand? Don't go be hard of hearing or stubborn in saying, officer, this is what I'm doing, this is the right way, I'm not going to do what you tell me. No, you have to obey the police officer, because there's a reason why he is instructing you to drive in the opposite direction. There could be an accident on the road, there could be shooting, or the police could hear of information that there's going to be problem, and it's helping you to go on a safer road, a safer track. So remember now, people, a police officer who is on point of duty is always right. You have to obey the police officer. You understand? Question 13. What should you do if you are involved in an accident? That is what happens on the road every day, accident. Now, what should you do? What should you do if you are involved in an accident? Answer: stop. If no police is on the scene, give your name and address to the person having reasonable ground to acquire these particulars. Report the accident to the police within 24 hours and produce your insurance certificate and driver's license. Simple, don't it? Yeah. Remember, when you get into an accident, stop. Do not lick and run. To hit somebody's vehicle and continue driving is a serious thing against the law. And if caught, you're going to suffer great consequences. So, in an accident, you stop and you want to share information. But if you can call the police, you not call the police, which is better. And remember, report the accident. Please, when I said report the accident, I mean report the accident. Do not let that individual tell you, say, them are going to deal with it. Between you and them him are going to deal with it. Him are going to fix a thing for you. You are taking chances if you follow them. I advise you, always report your accident. Even if a man tell you, say, don't report it, I'm going to sort it out. Say, yeah man, no problem. Everything good. No problem. But you, at the end of the day, still report the accident. The police may not do nothing, but you report it just in case that man or that woman decided to run off and to scam you. Always protect your back. Remember, Anchor warned you about that. Question number 40. Who has the right of way at a roundabout? Who has the right of way at a roundabout? The answer: in general, there is no right of way. You should approach with caution and give way to the vehicle on your right. So there is no right of way at a roundabout, but you should approach with caution and give way to the vehicle on your right. Remember, stop and give the vehicle on your right the way. But who has the right in the roundabout? Well, a person on your right is already in the roundabout. You are approaching, they will be in the roundabout already. So you have to give them, you have to yield to let them go around. You understand? Let me show you how that works. So the roundabout, it's a roundabout. You approach a roundabout. The roundabout is like a, let me show you something. Let me show you something with a cork. So this is the roundabout right here. This is a roundabout. My finger is your car. So I stop right at the head of the roundabout and allow the vehicle on your right to come around. Right? Always make sure that you stop at the mouth of the roundabout and look so. If there's no vehicle coming in, then you can go. You understand? But as you learn more, your instructor should teach you how to use a roundabout. Whoever is teaching you how to drive must go to the roundabout and teach you how to use it. Drive around it themselves and then allow you to do the same. I normally drive around the roundabout and give them instruction at about 20 times. Not the same day, but on different occasions, I'll bring them there and says, this is what you should do. You understand? Let's go now to question number 15. Yeah. How many signs are there at a roundabout? How many signs are there at a roundabout? The answer, there are 4 signs. Slow, roundabout ahead, keep left, and give way. So 4 signs you're going to see when you're approaching a roundabout. You understand? And the first sign you're going to see, the first one is slow. The second one is a roundabout sign ahead. The third one is keep left. And the fourth is give way. So the last sign you will see at a roundabout is a sign, give way sign. A sign that marked with a triangle. I wonder if I can show you that sign there. May I show you that sign there, you know? Let me show you that sign. A give way sign. Give way. I'm going to show you a give way sign here. Give me some time to find a give way sign here. Because I needed to know these signs, right? A give way sign. Now I'm going to find a sign that easy, you know. I'm going to find a sign that give way, give way, give way. Alright, here it is. Right here. That sign right there beside my finger, this one. These 2 signs right here is give way sign. Whenever it is in triangle, it's give way, right? Give way. Right here. Give way. One will mark with give way in it, and the other one will not mark with any give way. Both signs can work. You understand? That is a give way sign. You see those popular on a popular occasion. A matter of fact, not popular. It's on every roundabout that sign is there. A give way sign. And as I tell you, I am going to do a video also about your road code sign and how you can know them. But right now, it's just question and answer. Where are we now? We are at 16. How far should you park from a bus stop? How far should you park from a bus stop? Answer, 12 meters or 40 feet. That is how far you must park your vehicle from a bus stop. 12 meters or 40 feet. And watch me now. If you park your vehicle close to a bus stop, police can use a record to take it up. So always remember that. You cannot park close to a bus stop. And you cannot park close to a pedestrian crossing either. You understand? You have to be careful how you park your vehicle when you park. You hear me, friend? Question number 17. How far should you park from a pedestrian crossing? Answer, 12 meters, 40 feet. So same measurement for both the pedestrian crossing and for the bus stop. Same measurement. Question 18 now. Why should you take special precaution when approaching a person with a white stick? Why should you take special precaution when approaching a person with a white stick? Answer, he is blind. He is blind. In other words, if you are driving and you see somebody with a white stick like this, they are blind. And that means you have to look out for them, careful you don't hit them, and assist them if so be it. A person with a white stick is blind. But you know that in Jamaica, these people who are blind, sometimes they don't have a stick. You understand? But you have to use your knowledge as to know if they are blind or not. You understand? You have to use your knowledge. That's what you call defensive driving. When you are drive, you can do not think about yourself when you are drive, my people. No, think about yourself. Think about other motorists. Think about pedestrians, because pedestrians are one of the most important persons on the road. You know, you don't ramp with pedestrians. You look out for a pedestrian. You hear me? Here is a next question now. Where should you not park? Where should you not park? Let me give you some of the area where you should not park. Between no parking sign, before a fire hydrant, within 12 meters or 40 feet of a road junction, on the bow of a hill, before a private entrance, at a pedestrian crossing, at a bus stop, where the road narrows, on a bridge, and under a corner, on a main road with vehicle on opposite side. And listen to this, it's a NA says, when parking, stop your vehicle as close as possible to the curb. If you're going to park your vehicle as close as possible to the roadside. Do not park your vehicle in the road. Go as far as possible to the roadside. And remember, you don't park at a bus stop, at a pedestrian crossing, don't park in a corner, don't park where you see private entrance. Do not park on those occasions. You understand? Do not double park either. So if a man park here so, you can't park here so. You understand? No, you park up the road or down the road from the person. Do not double park your vehicle. You hear me, friend? Don't double park your vehicle. Let's go to question number 20. Question number 20. Where should you not blow your horn? Where should you not blow your horn? In other words, burr, burr, beep, beep, boom, boom. Where should you not blow your horn? Answer: in built-up area, when approaching policeman on point of duty, or when demand free passage on a highway, when your vehicle is stationary, when approaching cattle, when passing parliament in session, school in session, church in session, when passing hospital or library. Do not blow your horn on those occasions. Hospital, when you pass hospital, you don't blow your horn. When you pass church in session, don't blow your horn. School or library, or in a built-up area, do not blow your horn. You understand? Some of the time you'll have silent zone in some areas. Anyway, you see silent zone, you don't rev your engine too much and you don't blow your horn. You understand? Question number 21. Whom do you consider most of all road users? Whom do you consider most of all road users? Answer: you are required to give due care and consideration to all users of the road, but pedestrians most of all. In other words, pedestrians, people who walk on the road, they are the most important person on the road. You understand? And them you call pedestrians. careful with them. Look out for them, especially the children them. School time. Don't drive too hard in a school zone. When it's the children are walk on the roadside, come on, man. Take your time and drive. You understand? Because children sometimes they may play and pass the road, Sometimes they will do that, they may just run past the road. They are children. Look out for them. Sometimes they might ramp on the roadside. So when you are driving in a school zone or in a community, in a built-up area, when you're going through the towns, take your time, drivers. Remember, take your time. You understand? It's better to be safe than sorry. You understand? Remember these questions, These questions assist drivers, every drivers. But it will assist those who are going for their learner's license even more. So if you're thinking about going for your learner's license, remember, listen to these questions and remember them. Some of them may appear on your test. You understand? And that's it from Anchor. That is part 1 from the road code book. Part 2, look out for part 2. Part 2 is not very far from now because I want to go through this book as fast as possible so that you can just listen to it and can pass your learner license test. That's it from Anchor. And remember, speed kills. Take your time.